Okay, welcome everyone. This is our Tai Chi forms class. So let's start today with our basic wellness exercises and warm-ups. Real quick, we're kind of move through them because we want to do a lot of practice today. So feet shoulders width apart, take a moment, look down. Are they perfectly straight with your floorboards? Do the outside edges of your feet match your shoulders? Soft knees, slight tilt in the pelvis. Remember, not too much, but just leveling it out, lifting through the crown of your head. Let your shoulders hang down. Now check in with your arms. Are they sealed next to your body? Or do you have that little puff of energy moving through? Okay, let's rotate our palms like water's wave, lifting up through the fingers. Exhale, press down. Hands come in front of the hips. So inhale, moving up. Exhale, pressing down. Now with the legs, standing and lowering. Feel the weight centered in your whole foot. Now, I want you to close your eyes. This is where it gets interesting. Closing the eyes allows us to tune into our body just a little bit more. Now I want you to tune into the weight in your feet. When you're pushing, is it an even push between your legs? Is it an even sinking down, or is one leg compensating for the other? Try to make it even from left and right, front and back. It changes once we take away that sense of seeing. Two more. Take deep breaths here. And on the last one, we lower down. Those hands come in front of our hips. And then we stand up and we return to our original position. I can already see a difference in your arms. It's amazing. All right, let's do the looking up one next. Yes, and then we'll twist a little. So we inhale and we look up towards the sky. Exhale and the hands come down the body. Inhale up. Exhale, sinking down. This is where we have to focus on coordinating upper and lower halves. Remembering that our arms have a lot further of a distance to move than our legs. Now we're really connecting with our breath. We inhale and exhale through our nose, cleansing the nervous system, lengthening each breath. There's no stop point in our breath or our movement. We're just connecting with our body, firing the legs, relaxing the upper body. So we want to feel nice and heavy through the lower body, flexible through our waist or middle body, and light and airy up top. Do two more. Nice. Really try to relax into this last one. Let those arms float up and then pushing down. Now the last one, we come arms out to the side as we stand up and the arms come shoulder height and shoulder width. Then we press upper arms, forearms, and palms sinking down. And then we return to our original position. So essentially we're doing like water's wave, we're opening and closing again, okay? Let's twist our spine a little bit and then let's get into our practice, okay? So swinging the arms. Remember, the waist is leading the movement. The palm might strike the lower back. If you want, you can always move the hand up to the chest. Kind of waking up the lungs, or bring it all the way across the shoulders. But just take a moment, lifting through the crown of your head, turning from our center. And we'll slowly ease off. And remember, it's that waist turning that gradually stops until we come back to center, and then we'll just shake those shoulders down for a second. Just shake them down. It's first thing in the morning, right? They're usually a little bit higher. Okay. Yes, right? All those shoulder movements and stuff. All right, so today we're going to practice our whole section, right? So we're doing section 1 of the long form. We're almost to the end of section 1. And then we'll see where we go from there. We might start at the beginning or we might add on. We'll see where the class is going to go. But right now, we're going to practice from our prepare all the way through to brush knee, okay? We're going to skip parry, block, and punch for the first time. And we're going to go back and add it in, okay? Because I want to take it really slow and do checkpoints for the next round. So this one, I just want you to flow. I just want you to take that breath that we had during our warm-ups and bring that into your practice, okay? So turning so that we all move together. Starting in our prepare, our shoulders width apart stance. Opening, or like water's wave, rotate the arms and lift them up, shoulders tight, shoulders width. Upper arms, forearms, and palms press down in front of your hips. Shift to your left. Turn and open to your right. Right arm reaches out, left arm underneath, and we step. Pressing down and lifting up, ward off left. Shift to your right. Turn your whole body. Rotate both arms. Close the arms and step. Ward off right. Check in with your breathing. Rotate both arms to the right corner. Sink back. Turn from your waist. Arms go to the left corner. Touching your right forearm. Expand up and out for press. Open both arms, come back over a ball, sitting up the palms, and push. Flatten the arms. Show pulling with the left arm first, then the whole body turns and rotates on the left heel. Press down, relax your foot. Make a hook. Standing ward off and strike. Single whip. Shift back and turn. We're going to step to 12 o'clock. Open up the hook. Touch with your right heel. Close the arms. Raise hands. Both arms go down, circle. Close the arms and step. Right arm passes on the outside. White crane spreads its wings. Look at your right palm. Left arm goes up. Brush knee and push. Open up and strike with the right palm. Reach out and step closer in. Pull back. Touch with the left heel. Arms go up and down. Hamstrings the glute. Circling. Arms to the right rear corner. Open up and strike. Other side, shift back, turn your left palm and your foot. Arm goes down. Remember, look away from your screen here. Brush knee and strike with the left palm. Shift back, arm comes up. Turn your right arm and foot together. Swing the right arm down. Step out, open, and strike. Reach forward, step closer in with the right foot. Pull back, up and down with the arms, hand strums the loop. Right arm goes down, circle. Step, bow stance, brush knee, and push. Okay, that's a lot, right? That's like a big chunk of form to practice, okay? So, I know we have little hang-ups here and there. What are we gonna do next? Break it down, hit our stop point, okay? All right, you ready? We're gonna get that energy flowing, but remember, we're gonna kind of check, okay? So we're gonna hit a pause for just a split second and then move on. And then we'll start flowing again with parry, block, and punch, okay? So, starting and prepare from the very beginning. All right, shoulders width apart. We know this one, like water's wave, it's just our normal warm-up exercise. Pressing down. Okay, shift to your left. Turn to your right. Now, checkpoint number 1, reach out and step. I'm gonna turn. You should look like this. Left arm's underneath, right arm's out in front. Reaching to 12 o'clock. Beautiful. Now press down and lift up. Bow stance, torso's vertical. Left arm points to the side, right hand's by your hip. Nice. Okay, shift back, turn your whole body. Nice turns. Okay, now left arm, left palm points down, right fingers point down. So from here to here. Yes. Now hinge at your right elbow and step out. So left arm's out in front, right arm's bent underneath. And then from here, the right arm's just gonna hinge up, left arm presses down slightly. Elbow and knee in line. Looks good. Okay, keep the connection between your arms. Rotate both together. Left palm faces to the sky, right palm sits. Perfect. Now, waist turns, arms don't change very much. Shift your weight back. Arms go down just a little bit to your left corner. Now touch your whole left palm to your right forearm. So it's just a little circle. So go from the corner and go back to 3 o'clock. So you're facing where your right leg is. Yes. Expand up and out for press. Perfect. Both arms open. Now pulling back. Pull from your elbows and shoulders. Palms sit up. And push. Flatten the arms. Now left arm shows pulling. Both arms turn on your right heel as far as you can. Good. Press down with your arms. Relax your left foot. Perfect. Now arms go to your right corner. Make a hook. Pick up your left foot. Step out. And then show strike. Shift back. Turn your whole body. So we're kind of looking to 12 o'clock. Now open up your hook as you shift left. Both arms open. Touch with your right heel. Turn from your waist and close your arms. Good. Now both arms go down. Left arm's gonna come around top, and we're gonna step. So the arms are closed here. Now shift your weight to your right. Right arm's gonna go on the outside, goes up top. Left palm is by your hip. Good. Now look at your right palm. Left arm goes up. Right arm swings down. Then they switch. And we step. Remember here, right palm is sitting up. Left fingers point to the center of your forearm, but the arms are back here to the corner direction. Now we're going to brush off that table and our right hand comes in front of our shoulder. Then we strike with our right palm. So left hand's by your knee, right palm is striking out from your shoulder. Okay, reach out, step closer in. Now we're going to pull back as we shift back. Arms go up and down as we touch with our heel. So here, hamstrung salute. Feel like you're playing a guitar. Now right arm swings down. It's going to sit up for brush, knee, and push again. Open up, hands in front of the shoulder here. Weight halfway. Now forward and back. Brush, knee, and push. Other side. Shift your weight back. Left arm comes up. Turn the foot and the arm together and pour that weight back in. Okay, now you're going to look away from your screen, right? Swing your arm down. Look away from the screen to the left rear corner. Open up left hand in front of the shoulder and strike. Other side, shift back, right arm comes up. Turn the right foot and the arm together, pour that weight back in. Swing the right arm down, step, open up, and strike. Hamstrung salute. Reach forward, step closer in. Pull back, right hand's high, left hand's low, so then they can switch, pushing down and lifting up. Right arm swings down, and we step, brush knee, and push. Okay, how are we doing? So, it gets easier. Yeah.
Well, my feet aren't wide enough sometimes, and remind us of when we strike how our hand should be. At least I could do that right.
Yes, the width comes, okay? So if you ever feel wobbly, it's because you're not wide enough, okay? So just adjust during the stance. It's gonna become natural. But when you're first starting out, you have to like train your body as to what a bow stance is, right? This is something new. I mean, even when you walk, how many people walk shoulders width, right? With our hips, knees, and ankles. I mean, how many people cross over? So you have these things that are natural and we're retraining natural. So the bow stance will come, okay? But you're aware of it. That's the biggest step, okay? That right there, being aware of what we're doing is what will help you progress quickly in Tai Chi, okay? So first strike, the palm shape is always the same. So that requirement, this is a great opportunity for water. So if you have water, grab it, okay? All right, so with our palm strike, we remember that we have little gaps between our fingers, right? We're trying to open this tiger's mouth is what we call it right here, okay? So we're trying to open. If you ever pressed on this point and put your thumb on the outside and put your finger on the inside, this is a great headache point, okay? There's a big energy pathway here in this area, okay? So pressing into this point opens up that energy pathway. So does Tai Chi. Opening up this energy pathway, okay? without even thinking about it, right? But not like, super tense, like open, just like it's always like a gentle opening, say 70%, okay? With our palm strike, when we do most of our Tai Chi, we want one line, okay? We don't want to cock our wrist in any sort of direction. We really want to try and see the direction, one line. So avoiding this or this, okay? With our strike, we really want to sit up our palm, okay? So that means that we're really sitting it up, okay? So it's starting for here in brush knee, and it's going straight out, shoulders height, okay? The palm strike is actually this portion, this L area right here, okay? So it's not the edge, it's not a flat palm, it's like this edge. And you can feel it if you push on that point, it's where the bones meet up, okay? It's the same thing we were talking about with our fist. We really want our fist to be nice and straight in alignment. We don't want to cock it up or down. And we do vertical, we don't turn, right? When you turn, the bones turn. When we're here, the bones are in alignment. Same thing here, okay? So we want to think that that energy is going to hit this point and go through the arm, or it's going out the arm to that point, I should say. Okay. And does that help? Okay.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Good. It's a great question. Okay. Because we talk about it briefly, right? When we first start these movements. And then we don't talk about it for a little bit because we're doing it so much, but it's really good to go back and get all these things. And this is why. Okay. Because then each time we learn something new. So we always want to think it's like a ball shape. Like it's like literally, I wish I had my son's ball around right now. It's like the perfect baby ball shape is what we're going for. Like you would hold like the perfect little ball in your hands. Okay. This is what we want in our palm shape. So it's never like totally straight. It's not crumbly. It's like a gentle lifting between your fingers. Good? All right. So let's get into brush knee and push. Before we do, how is our fist shape looking? Do we have a nice solid fist? Okay. When we do the fist, remember we really, here, this is the best way with the dark shirt, really flat fist. Okay. So this whole front portion, we want nice and flat. We don't want to curve it in like this. We want it as flat as possible. And we want to have what we call the fifth eye is closed. So we don't want to have a soft fist. Okay. We want it closed. So we roll our fingers in nice and tight. And then the thumb is going to come over the first two. Okay. So we never want to have our thumb sticking out on top or sticking out in general. Like we want it tucked in, nice solid fist. So you can really imagine, yes, where that energy is coming from, okay? And it doesn't matter if we're striking or not, that fist is going to have the same shape, okay? Something to note, since we've already done this movement last week, when we're connecting out, okay, we're doing parry, block, and punch, okay? We connect out, we still have this same fist shape, but the fist is sitting up. Okay, so this should feel like your palm sits up, but we have a fist instead. So this is important, right? Because we're talking about the center of our forearm a lot. So unless we're doing an actual strike for brush knee or an actual punch, most of the time the connection or the energy point is the forearm center. Okay, so I want you to today focus on your forearm center because that forearm center is going to connect and connect. So with your right fist, okay, I'm going to turn to the side because I think it'll make it easier. I want you to imagine there's someone coming towards you. You're going to use the center of your forearm and turn from your waist, connect down. Yes, and see how you automatically got into that brush knee position, right? It was the same thing. So you're connecting down. Now, the one thing to be aware of, if I turn, stay where you are. I don't want you to do this. See how the armpit's closed? Keep it open. See the difference of here versus here? Yes, that's it. right? So as soon as we close our arms off and we get them tight, the energy stops right here. We want to connect and keep that arm out, away from your body. Now it's a figure 8. This back side of your forearm is going to connect out now and come down. So you're coming connect, connect, connect down, connect out. So this is our deflect down, parry to the side, deflect down, parry to the side. Now what you'll notice is you deflect down and you're going to parry and bring it to your hip. Okay, in the form, right? Because we're going to punch next. So eventually that's what will become natural. But I just want you to imagine someone's at your center line, you're going to deflect and turn. Now, if you're connecting with this, you have to turn back, right? Turn back. So we're turning, 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 back and forth. And it's that waist. So we're doing a figure 8 with our arm, right? It's a nice, beautiful figure 8, but it's not just a figure 8 like this. It's the waist is turning and making our arm move from side to side, okay? Yes, that looks great, okay? So what is this teaching us? It's just like our warm-ups, our waist. What were you gonna say?
Power, power.
Yes, yes, okay? Our arms are so little, okay? So that power starts in our legs, it's controlled by our waist and expressed in our hands and fingers. So just like this, okay, our waist is leading the movement. Our waist is leading the movement. It's the same kind of feeling, okay? So I want you to use your waist. This also comes down, you remember in our basics class, we're doing our body shape in our bow stance and we're turning in our bow stance. And if you don't turn, what happens? You lose your balance. You get wobbly, right? So this is really important to bring into this movement. We want it for power. We want it for balance, okay? So let's start our practice. We've already been working on it. So let's break it down. Let's hit all of our checkpoints to start, okay? So brush, knee, and push. First things first, nice bow stance, step out. Left foot forward. Left palms by your hip. Right hand is striking. Perfect. Okay, now it's just like before. Shift back your weight and the arm comes up. The right arm doesn't move. Now we turn the left palm over and turn the left foot and pour that weight back in. See how it falls back where it was? Perfect. Now, both arms are going to go down, circle. We make a fist, and you're going to touch. Now, I want to remind you, what do I say with brush, knee, and push here? I say, look away from your screen. So this should be the big thing here. This is brush, knee, and push. The only difference is you have a fist. Okay, so come back. I want you to just watch for one moment, okay? So with brush, knee, and push, we do this. Okay? Same transition, lift up and turn. And we do one up, one down. Watch. Parry, block, and punch. Same exact transition. But both arms go down, circle. This checkpoint's the same. Okay? So this is the same. This should feel easier. And this is the same. Okay? So the more you practice Tai Chi, the more you'll see that the transitions are where it's different. But a lot of the body shape and checkpoints that we have are the same. Okay? So left leg forward, brush, knee, and push. Right palm striking, left hand by your knee. How is it by your knee? Because we're leaning a little bit. Okay, shift back, arm comes up. turn the left foot and the arm together and sink back in. Remember here, you're looking straight ahead. Now this is the point where you have to look away. Both arms go down, circle, make a fist and touch with your heel. That's it. Good, yeah. You're totally right. If you cannot see me right now, you are in perfect position. Okay, remember that figure 8 connecting with the outside of your right arm? Shift your weight forward and connect out. Now you can check, okay? You can kind of look towards your screen. Here, we want our right forearm, the outside is the connection point. Yes. And our weight should be in our right leg, just like that transition. There you go. Perfect. Now, as we step forward, our left palm is going to reach out and our right hand comes to our hip. So you're holding someone back. Now, remember, your palm stays in this three-dimensional space and you're going to punch through that person. Yes. Perfect. So from here, move back. Left palm is in three-dimensional space. Our torso is open to the corner. And now your torso is going to turn to straight as you punch. Now the requirement for the end position of this punch is just like a fist, okay? Or just like a palm, shoulder height, okay? So shifting back, this palm's at shoulder height, the elbow's gonna bend to allow your body to punch through. Okay, let's do it again. All right, so remember, when we get to that back position, like brush knee, you can't see. Okay? All right, so I'm gonna turn this way for a second, okay? The opposite way, away from the camera, so you can see the arm circles. We start in brush knee and push. We turn, both arms go down, circle. Now from here, see how I'm turned? We're gonna turn back. So this is where it gets tricky. Turn back. Then you can peek at your screen when we're training. Then you turn and open. So see how the hands at the hip turn and open. And then we go back to square. Okay? So remember, we were doing these figure eights. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? Now it's 1, 2, and 3. Back to square. Okay? So corner, corner, straight. Okay? So that's what I want you to think. Corner, corner, straight. Okay? And this correlates with our normal Tai Chi walking that we do. Okay? So if you just think and you can kind of let go, because I know the arms are a lot, you know this from our Tai Chi walking. Okay? You know that we go from corner to straight every time we do a bow stance, right? So let's just do that for a second. All right, so if your left leg is forward and your arms are out, we shift back and we turn that little bit and we pour the weight back in. Now we keep turning as we step out and we touch with the right heel. So you're to the corner. But now it's a transition, right? So we're going to turn and move that weight forward to the right corner and step. And then we go to straight. So that's where it gets a little bit different, right? Is because we're not going bow stance to bow stance. We're going bow stance to transition to bow stance on the same side, right? So left leg forward, arms up. You're going to shift back and turn like a normal transition. Now, when you step out, you're stepping on one line. Okay, because your right foot's going to be your back foot. You're going to turn and open it to the corner. You're going to keep turning and step for a bow stand and then go to straight. Okay, let's do it one more time. This is helping, right? Okay, yeah. All right. Bow stance, we're straight. Now we're going to corner with the left foot and torso. Step out and touch. We're going to corner with our foot and torso. And then we're stepping out bow stance. Now we're moving forward, torso straight. Better? Any questions? It gets easier, I promise. Okay, let's do it with the arms. Remember, the arms. Deflect down, parry, block, and punch. Deflect down, both arms together, parry, hold back your opponent, and punch through them. Good. Deflect down, arms sit up to your sides. Remember, armpit open. Yes. Parry out in front, hold back your opponent and block, and then punch through. There it is. Okay, ready to put it all together again? Don't worry, this is one of the hardest moves. Next week, our feet don't move again. We literally are doing a movement where our feet do not move. So it makes it a lot easier, right? But they had to throw this in with this new transition before that, because you have to have a challenge and then you get to take it easy. Okay? So remember, progress. You're getting better every time you're here. Every day you practice. All right, brush, knee, and push. Left foot forward, left hand by your knee, right palm striking. Okay, shift back. Left palm turns, left foot opens. Perfect. Now, both arms go down, circle, make a fist, and touch with your heel. Okay, yes, I was giving you a second to check. All right, now from here, think connecting with the outside of your forearm, your right forearm, parrying, weight moves forward. This is our checkpoint. Good. Okay, ready? Hold back your opponent and then punch. Okay, let's do it again. This is one, if you had enough space, you could just like reset to brush knee and keep moving forward, but we're in our homes, right? So we got to keep moving back. All right, brush knee and push. Left foot forward, left palm by your knee. Shift back, left arm lifts up. Rotate the arm and the foot together. Okay, both arms go down, circle. Make a fist touch with the heel. Okay, now parry and move that weight into your right foot. Hold back your opponent. And now punch. Okay. Ready? I'm going to challenge your mind. We're going to start at brush knee. We're going to do hamstring salute, brush knee, parry, block, and punch. Are you ready? Not really? I want to challenge your mind for the end of class, okay? So brush knee and push. Okay? Just starting where we were. What's the difference? We're going to go into hamstring salute. So reach forward and step closer in. Pull back. Arms go up and down. Hamstring salute. Right arm goes down, circle. And we step. Open up. strike with your right palm. Okay, parry, block, and punch. Shift your weight back, arm comes up. Turn the left arm and foot together, weight moves forward. Both arms go down, circle, make a fist, touch with the heel. Pour that weight into the right foot as you connect out. Now extend, hold back your opponent, and then punch through them. How did we do? A little bit harder when we link it, right? Okay, let's do it one more time. Any questions before we do it again? Okay, let's practice one more time. Whole thing, brush, knee, and push. Beautiful. Hand strums the loop. Reach forward, step closer in. Pull back. Arms up and down, touch with your left heel. Right arm goes down, circle. Remember to sit up the palm and step. Brush off the table, strike with your right palm. Parry, block, and punch. Move back, arm comes up. Turn the arm and the foot, weight pours back in. Both arms go down, circle. We make a fist and touch, not looking at your screen, look away. Now connect out, weight pours into your right foot. Hold back your opponent and punch. Okay. All right, everyone. I know it's a lot. A little bit of practice, 5 minutes a day, goes a very, very, very long way. Okay? Even if you just do this. If this is all you remember from class is figure 8 and then punch, you're doing good. Okay? If you work on your Tai Chi walking, you're killing it too. All right? So just a little bit every day this weekend. Monday, I hope to see you all again. All right? Have a great weekend, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Bye.